Hello guys, welcome to my newest Art of Infantry Their Finest Hour Let's Play. This Let's Play will be with France. France won the last voting for major countries, so I'm going to play with France. And I'm going to play at very hard difficulty because some of you, or at least many of you guys, wanted to see me playing at very hard with France. Everyone that has played France know that it's an achievement to survive at normal, but some of you guys want to see me defeating Germany, Italy, the Axis in Europe, and including the Soviet Union at very hard. So I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to defeat Germany before the Soviet Union invades, because I'm going to play this historically until Danzig or war, because so the Germans will have much more IC, they already have much better leaders, much more better technology with the exception of armor. Germany starts with also better laws so Germany in this game is starts much better than France. At very hard makes things even worse, because Germany will have around 10 times more IC than France. So if I play historically, I will be handicapping myself very much. So I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to defeat them before the Soviet Union invades, but I will do my best to achieve that, but I make no promises. So let's start this. I'm going to play historically because if I didn't, this would not be a challenge for me, because I could defeat Italy in 1938, nationalist China, nationalist Spain, and more countries, even Belgium, Holland, Netherlands, almost everyone. In just 1 year, France has the capabilities to do that, so it would be rather easy to defeat Germany. So I'm going to play historically. Hopefully we can achieve our goals. Currently I don't have, my schedule is even worse than it was before, so I don't have much time. So I usually start with a pretty big explanation of everything explaining everything that I'm doing, but most of these explanations were already I already made them in previous Let's Plays. So because of my lack of time, and because this Let's Play will probably be quite long, I won't lose much time with that. So let's start by one of the major weaknesses of France, which is, in my opinion, it's the major weakness of France, which is their national unity. So our spies will be raising national unity non-stop until we can reach at if our government doesn't change to another type of government. Sometimes that happens because France has elections, so we might turn communist or fascist in an election. So if we stay at the democracy, I need this at 80. So our spies are going to start doing that immediately. I'm also raising threats in Germany because, like I said, I'm going to be playing this historically. If I wasn't playing this historically, I would raise threat in Germany and raise threat in Italy non-stop. Probably assign around 3 leadership to spies, and raise threat on these 2 countries. The goal to raise threat in Germany would be to reduce my neutrality. The goal to increase threat in Italy would be to be able to declare war on them in 1938 and take them out. So if you want, some of you want to do that, you just have to raise threat in Italy non-stop, and by 1938 you can declare war on them and conquer them with some ease. So for now, because I'm going to play historically, I'm going to raise threat on Germany only. but only when I have enough spies. So let's see the politics. Um, like I was saying, national unity is a big problem because we won't be able to implement, enact all the better laws with such a low national unity. So as you can see here, national unity is very important, for example, to be able to implement 3-year draft, and better economic laws. So with this out of the way, if you want more explanations, please see one of my other Let's Plays. The first episode I usually explain this in detail. Let me see if we have a better guy here. These two guys, in my opinion, are the best ones. For now I'm gonna take this one. Don't see anyone better than these. This guy is the best that we can have, and no one better than this one here. So politics is done. So let's talk about research. For research, I am, as friends, playing at very hard. I will only bother with land doctrines and land units. We don't have IC to build an air force or improve the air force or the navy without compromising our officer ratio, and we really need to focus on land units. So if we want to survive at very hard, because initially we will have to fight for our survival and then counterattack, so I'll be focusing on land. So these four are very important. I will be researching tanks this time. I want heavy armor, so, and I also want support units. So I'm going to research anti-tanks and artillery. Like I said, I won't bother with air and navy, but I want top-notch industry. So I'm going to research these 5 techs, and later on I will probably research this, but this is definitely not a priority, because we need the highest officer ratio that we can get. I also focus initially on all major doctrines. So I want to unlock all of these doctrines. PR doctrine that reduces the combat width of armor and heavy armor, all kinds of armor. I want superior firepower. I want combined arms warfare. As you can see here, gives us 10 plus 10% efficiency for armored units. And I also want combat reinforcement chance plus 5%, and I want to reduce my stacking penalty. Okay. This is ahead of time, so I won't bother with this one for now. Maybe later. So naval and air, I won't bother with that. I'm going to focus on spies right now until we have enough spies. After that I will start researching. So now that we're done with politics, let's go to production. I want to build this. Oh damn, this is the first time that I'm doing a let's play with a bit of the hurry, because like I said, I don't have much time. So I will assign everything to production. So I'm going to lock these right away. I won't lock this because as always I see increases. If I lock this, there is in my opinion a design mistake, a bug, whatever you can call it, want to call it, that we will be giving this will grow if we lock this, and we'll be wasting IC. So never lock this unless you want to waste IC. To start, I'm going to just a bit of an explanation here. Like I said, I'm going after heavy armor, but there is a very much better way to go after heavy armor, which is by building cavalry and then upgrade it to heavy armor. Some people consider this an exploit, myself included, so I won't do it, not even if Germany has 10 times more IC than me, or around that around 10 times, probably closer to 9, but I will build light armor and later upgrade it to heavy armor. The reason is because I think that's an abstraction, like the tank crews getting better tanks, so there's no way to assign an existing tank crew to a new vehicle unless going through an upgrade. So that's why I'm going to build. I'm going to do that. Furthermore, I don't think it's. I'm going to build them in reserve because the AI also does this. If you check, the AI builds all their units in reserve pre-war. So I'm going to do the same. I'm going to fill the queue with 9 light armor brigades. So that's all for production. I'm going to stop recording here because I'm going to cancel all these convoys, and so I'll be back in a second. No need for you guys to watch these. France has a lot of convoys. I want to handle this manually. I already cancelled all supply convoys, but I'm going to leave the resource convoys to the AI. Let's continue. So we're done with production. Let's go to the diplomacy. I'm going to sell supplies to. I really don't have the IC to do this, but I need. We're short on energy and we are short on metal, so I need to buy it from the US. In order to have money for that, I will have to sell supplies because I cannot afford to sell fuel because France doesn't have many of that, and fuel will be very important to us, so I'm forced to sell supplies. If I could avoid this, I would, but I cannot sell fuel because I will regret it later on. So that's enough for diplomacy, because we are already part of the Allies. So we've already dealt with this. So I'm going to the next stage of this is to disband. I'm going to disband. As you can see here, we have very few IC, at least for the amount that we need to at least stop Germany, and 45% of that IC, according to the game, or at least 45% is needed for our regular brigades and mobilized reserve brigades. So we cannot afford this, so it's better to disband all non-reserve divisions and brigades. So I'm going to do that, but France has a lot of units, so I'm going to stop recording here again. But before I do that, I'm going to show you that I'm going to redraw all the theater headquarter areas, because I want to disband all theater headquarters. There are some France has a few islands and that are really tough to spot, so it's sometimes hard to disband all of these theater headquarters. So I'm showing that, and probably like a little one there. Okay, probably missed some. Yeah, we have another one here. So like I said, I'm going to disband all non-reserves, including all headquarters but one, which is this one here, the Paris headquarter. So I'll be back in a second. I've disbanded all non-reserve divisions. I'm now going to assign logistic wizards to our only headquarter, which is the Paris headquarter, and assign all divisions to it. So since we only have one headquarter, it's easier to do it like this. So all divisions under on the territory of this on the area of this headquarter are now assigned to it. So let's bring them all to Paris to save on supplies. I believe we have armored cars somewhere around here. Yeah, we are only. I'm going to disband it also, I won't need it. The armored cars are very useful, but I'm not going to use it. At least not in this let's play. Okay, now I have to bring the Air Force to Paris also, and the Navy. All of these guys will come near as Paris as possible. So this is good. I'm gonna merge them for now. So all aircrafts. Okay, I think it's all. Let me see if I'm forgetting something. Yeah, when we have money, I'm going to change the basic training to minimal training. Another thing about the laws, we start with 2-year draft, and we will only be able to go to upgrade to these to 3-year draft when our neutrality is below 55, or our unity is at least 70. So look at our unity, we will be stuck at 2-year draft for a very long time. Why I'm talking about this? Because some might consider to change to volunteer army, because all units will be much cheaper, but that will cut our the France manpower per month to half of what we currently have. So manpower is also a big problem for France, so I do not advise that. I advise to keep a 2-year draft, and when you are able to upgrade to implement 3-year draft, I wouldn't waste too much time doing that. I'm probably upgrade my lots to 3-year draft as soon as it is available, because you will be able to recruit much more officers, and more manpower. So without out of the way, let's go. Another thing, when I play a major, I also don't like very much to use voluntary army for building stuff, because that defeats the purpose, in my opinion, of playing at harder difficulty levels. It's okay if you are playing like I'm doing with Albania. We start with 2 IC, what can we do? But as France, we can play at a lower level of difficulty level and not do that. If you want to play at a higher difficulty level, why we shouldn't, in my opinion, I don't like to do that. Okay, I now have to keep trading with the US, and we already have enough spies to send to Germany. I will just increase threats and take all and replace all the lost spies, because we really need to reduce our neutrality. We need our neutrality to go to okay, for now we'll leave this at 14 for research and the rest to spies. Like I was saying, we need to reduce our neutrality because I want to get rid of full civilian economy, and that will happen when our neutrality reaches below 55 and our unity reaches 60. So we have to, by the time our neutrality reaches 55 or our unity reaches 60, what I meant to say is that by the time that our unity reaches 60, our neutrality should be at 55, and the only way to do that is by raising threat on Germany. So let's continue. Okay, I'm unsure if I'm going to sell more supplies to these guys because I really need the IC, but I guess I will, because I'm also going to buy fuel from the US. Yeah. Well, I don't play France for a long time. I'm really unsure here. Okay, I will try to survive with what I have. So I'm going to sell one of supplies until our relations reach 200, because I want to buy stuff at a cheaper price. Yeah, everything is going into production. Our consumer good needs are 0. By the way, I'm not going to upgrade these guys, for not reinforce them for a long time. Same thing with the navy. I won't upgrade the navy. These guys will probably be upgraded with whatever technology we have right now. Okay. We're trading leadership for better prices, but I think that's worth it. What happened here? Yeah, our 3 transports finally arrived. The Germans reoccupied the Rhineland, which reduced our neutrality by 3. Yeah, we start with 90 neutrality, we are already at 80. Okay, this is going swell already, so I'll take this. No way I'm going to reduce my IC by increasing descent, so better to lose money. Okay, let's sell. Okay, our spies are doing a good job. Our neutrality is dropping by minus 0.07 or minus 0.06 each day, and the Spanish Civil War started. It's great. The majors decided to intervene. I was forgetting about these. No, yeah, damn. Okay, no problem. Time to trade with the US again. Italy decided the train runs on time. Okay, my little cat just joined the game. She's the brains behind everything. She's the one telling me where should I click my mouse and keyboard. Okay, our relations are already at 115, and we need a few diplomatic points that will come out of spies, of the leadership assigned to spies. Cannot stop our research, and we already have a fair amount of spies. There goes one unity. This is great. This means that this in fact means that I'm going to lose lots of IC days, very big amount of IC days, because one national unity takes a long time to regain, so this will make me lose a big amount of IC days, because once we get to war economy, our IC will skyrocket. Probably we'll have 3 times more IC than we have now, so it's just a matter of doing the math. This is very bad. Kind of hoping that this sort of stuff didn't appear, but well, it did. I have to deal with that. So our time is almost up. Not a big deal happening, just selling. Damn, another thing that I forgot. This was a major priority for me. Damn. Automotive research, the reason is quite simple, but I'm going to research them all. Supply production doesn't matter for now, it has priority, but okay. I'm going to increase this to 15. Like I was saying, automotive research is very important, because France starts with only 4.7 of automotive theory, and it's dropping fast. Since our armor techs are up to date, France is the only country in the world that starts with up to date medium armor. We won't have a chance to research medium any tank technology for a while, because I'm not going to research armored car. So this will increase our automotive theory and reduce the theory decay. So this is very useful. Since I'm going to research all of these: infantry, artillery, automotive and mechanical engineering, I'm going to research for all 4 theories. Just need to do this right. Something will stay behind, these 2 can wait. Okay, let's go. Just gonna play 1 or 2 more minutes and end the episode. Okay, Italy just puppeted Ethiopia. Okay, this will soon be over. Yeah, let's reach 200 of relations with the US, then end the episode there. Only two more deals for that. Our spies are dropping. We have to switch the country to see updated ration information. Okay, last deal before we start buying stuff from the US. So guys, I'll end the episode here. I hope you have enjoyed it, and sorry for the mistakes, but like I said, don't have much time now. Anyway, I hope you have enjoyed it, and as always, take care.